And voting started at 9 this morning, although the day had started much earlier for civil servants and those working behind the scenes. By 8, the ballot boxes had left the old Central Police Station, headed for the 14 polling stations. We're starting it from here, from polling station number 9, nice and early, and the ballot box has just arrived. We're just waiting for it to be sealed. They've been kept overnight in what used to be Central Police Station, now being used as an annex to Parliament. It's going to be a long day, but it's all set for voting to begin. By around 8:45, the ballot boxes were ready for use at the different polling stations, having been inspected by the electoral agents and sealed by the presiding officer.
Long day ahead.
12 or 13?
12 or 13, okay. 12. Morning. Se lo botamos aquí, la última vez.
The candidates voted early as advised by the organisers, with a strong media presence, including interest from Spain, for the voting of both leaders.
The winning vote.
Lali, over here, please. Thank you. Aquí, please, Lali, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, as usual, Gibraltar seems to be enjoying its peaceful festival of democracy, what we do every 4 years and we do so well. Today, the politicians have stopped their canvassing, we've stopped our campaigning. We have really passed power to the people for them to decide who should be running Gibraltar for the next 4 years. Shortly after your program, you'll cut to the Macintosh Hall, Paul Martinez will make an announcement, and the die will be cast for another 4 years. Today, the civil servants are working hard, the RGP is working hard, the taxi drivers are working hard, ferrying ballot boxes one way and the other.
GBC is working hard.
The journalists are working extraordinarily hard. They've been working, you've been working extraordinarily hard for the past 5 weeks, as we have. We have to give it one last push. By the time people are watching this, we'll all be extremely tired. We'll have droopy eyes, but in the morning, some will have to celebrate and some will have to go back to the drawing board.
Well, I think it feels, obviously I'm a little bit tired, but almost sort of a sense of calm after this huge storm over the last 4 weeks. I think that we've dominated on the issues, we've led on the issues. The GSLP Liberals have had very little answers to the issues that we have brought to the electorate. And, you know, we've done everything that we can, and, you know, only God knows what the result tonight is going to be, and the people of Gibraltar will obviously decide.
It has been a long campaign, it's been thoroughly enjoying. We've worked extremely hard, and I must thank everyone that supported us, especially our team down in headquarters. I'm very, very satisfied with everything that's happened, and I'm very confident for the result later on.
Well, very different to last time, which was my first time. Now, after 4 years of hard work, I'm actually satisfied that I think I've done a lot for Gibraltar, and I think Gibraltar knows that, and I'm looking forward to the results.
Well, as voting got underway here at Central Hall, where there are 2 polling stations, we managed to speak to 3 of the GSD's candidates, 3 new members to the party, and voting in an election as candidates for the first time. Here's what they had to say.
I think there have been 2 topics that have driven this election. The one is the decision that people have to make about LNG and where to place the power station. And the other issue is, of course, public finances, over which there is a great deal of uncertainty.
Well, like all the other candidates, I'm sure feeling exhausted. But I thoroughly enjoyed the experience the last 4 weeks. It's been an intense campaign, been lots of issues to discuss, but I think we've got them all across.
It's very exciting, it's very strange. You know, I've always been on the other side, counting or taking part on the organisational side of the polling day. But it's very exciting, and I think, you know, people need to grab this opportunity and look towards the future, look at our plans, and look at how each party would shape Gibraltar in the future and make the decision. And I urge everybody to just take this opportunity to speak up in that polling booth and vote for whoever they decide.
Taking into consideration this is my 6th election, it's been like all others, enjoying it, tired, but look, we're quite happy with how the campaign has gone. Everything's gone as planned, and we hope to see what the results is tonight.
Well, it's great to be here again. It's been a great campaign, it's been a great 4 years, and we're just looking forward to being able to serve Gibraltar for a further 4 years.
Morning. I play the fishing. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Today you get that renewed energy, you know, that last struggle. Yes, it is long. I mean, it's my 3rd active election campaign, and each one of them you remember for different aspects. This one, for some reason, has been tiring. You know, I've got home in the evenings, and my wife says, "I'm talking to you, and your eyes are closed." Yes, it's one of those. You know, you give it your best. You want to communicate to the people, and therefore it does take a strain on you. But I'm renewed energy today and ready to serve in Parliament. I hope I'm elected.
Well, the first thing I would say is that I have been very interested in politics for the best part of 40 years, since I got back to Gibraltar from my studies as a lawyer. And it's always been my ambition to stand for election in frontline politics, and for many reasons I have not been able to. This time round, not only am I able to, but I've had a conviction to do it, because I feel that I want to push forward as a frontline politician my democracy and good government criteria, and also issues relating to trying to improve the general governance of Gibraltar. And I'm very happy to be able to do that and to put myself forward so that people can vote for me during the course of today. And up till now, apart from 1 or 2 minor incidents, it's been a great campaign, and I've enjoyed it tremendously, and I've enjoyed communicating with people.
I think that we've run an extremely positive campaign, and I think we've been able to do that for a very good reason. We have, I think, an excellent track record in any area of government and public services that you care to look at. We've been able to put together what we think is an extremely serious and detailed and well thought out manifesto, and we've taken out that message on social media, through hustings, at debates, election article writing. So in all, and with the support of the entire team of the election campaign, I think we've been able to project not just what we've done over the past 4 years and set out all the notable achievements of those 4 years, but also to set out a detailed blueprint of where we can be in 4 years' time and the work we will endeavour to carry out in the 4 years if, of course, you do us the honour to return us to government.
Well, it's been very exciting. It's been a long period of time, 5 weeks since Fabian called the election. But of course, we started early with the announcement of our lineup, an announcement. Many of our policies came out pre the announcement. So it's been a long campaign. It's been arduous. It's been tough. But I think we've got the message across. We've got the message on the key issues across. And I think today everyone's going to come out and vote. And that's a celebration of democracy.
I think, as you said, it's a big difference from a by-election. You're on your own here, you're a team of 10, which makes it much easier. How the campaign's gone, I think that it's gone well. I think we've really focused on the programme that we've prepared. We spent a huge amount of time, Fabian in particular, in preparing the manifesto and getting all the ideas and the programme for the next 4 years together. And I would have liked, to be honest, to have focused more on the respective programmes. I think there's been too much peddling of fear, if I can call it that, in terms of finances, in terms of debt, cronyism, and some of the other stuff that's been thrown about. I would have far more preferred to have just focused on programmes, which we've tried to do. So yeah, I'm feeling strong. I think we should be very proud of the work we've done these past 4 years. And as we said throughout the campaign, there's so much more to do. In terms of how I'm feeling today, I'm feeling good. I think we've put an awful lot into this, and I hope that we can be trusted by the people for another 4 years. As I said, we're halfway through an important job. We really are changing this place for the better. There's a lot more work to be done, and I'm looking forward to being entrusted by the people to be able to get on and do that. So excited.
I feel very proud. It's an excellent day after a 5-week journey where we've worked very hard. We've taken our vision and our issues to the whole of Gibraltar, from the South District to Laguna Estate, and we've all worked extremely hard, and now today is a day for the people of Gibraltar to choose. I think people have heard politicians for long enough, and today is a day for the electorate to make their voice heard. So I'm very happy and very proud. And it's definitely has been much more of an enjoyable journey than the by-election, working with a team of people and, you know, everybody together. So it's been a great experience.
Well, I think it will be, the turnout will be down on the last one, on 2011, on the basis of the trends up to this moment. But if you look at previous elections, you will find that if it starts slow, it generally finishes slow. There isn't a big change normally during the day. And certainly from the feel of the people voting and coming out of voting and the reactions, I think it's going to be a very, very clear win.
Yeah. Oh, obviously a sense of relief because it's been a long campaign with the extra week involved. But I think the campaign's gone extremely well. We started at ground zero and we've built up all the way through, and the momentum's continued all the way through. We'll know in a few hours what happened, but it's great to get to the real opinion poll, and I hope to sleep tomorrow night.
Beat 1499, Garcia Joseph, beat 1499.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
It's been a long campaign. Today will be a long day and a long night, and hopefully we'll get the right result. I mean, this is the 8th time I stand for election, but it feels as exciting as if it were the first time. And what we do hope is that people turn out and vote. You know, we've done everything possible. We've explained our policies, we've put forward our manifesto and our ideas, and we've had a clean and a coherent campaign. And now it's up to the people to decide what it is that they want.
Yes, you could. Cut my hand off and that's it. Enjoying what you see. All right then. Happy? Thanks very much. I mean, I've actually spent the morning going around different polling stations, saying thank you to all the different civil servants who have obviously put in a lot of work. It's an exciting day for Gibraltar. It's an exciting day for me. It's an exciting day for the party. I mean, it's very good that we have this democracy, that we can actually come out and exercise our vote, because I think that's a very important thing to do.
It's been a hectic campaign as usual. We always give it our all. This campaign has been no different. We've done everything we needed to do. We've done the public meetings, we've done the hustings. We've really been out there, hour in, hour out, getting to the people, making sure our message gets across. I think we've done a pretty good campaign. Now it's time for people to have their say. Let's see what happens tonight.
Well, it's midday now and most politicians have already cast their vote. In terms of Mr. Public and the turnout, down 4% from 2011.
Association does it. But anyway, anybody, you just get the name, tap it, gives you all the details, tells you whether you're eligible to vote, your elector number, whatever your voting state polling place is. So it helps quite a bit.
It's really helpful. It's always good to have a piece of paper, isn't it?
It's always good as a fallback, but as an aid, I think it's been proven very, very useful.
Well, yes, I'm going to visit, I think, 7 of the polling stations, and it's a wonderful day to be out and about. You know, clearly, managing an election process like this takes a lot of preparation, a lot of hard work with a lot of people. I'm going to have the opportunity tonight to meet some of those who've been involved in the preparation stages and thank them personally. But I just wanted to come out this afternoon just to see how the preparations, the advanced preparations, have been paying off. Numbers seem to be right for this point in the day, so clearly people have been heeding the message of the returning officer to vote early in the day to avoid queues at the end of the day. I look forward to seeing you again this evening, and if people have voted already and they've got some spare time this afternoon, they can come to the Christmas fair at the convent.
The polling stations opened at 9 a.m. this morning, and all around Gibraltar, people cast their vote in the 14 polling stations, exercising their democratic right to decide who forms a government. Polls closed at 10 p.m. this evening as the ballot boxes were then rushed back to John Mackintosh Hall, where the counting is now taking place. November the 26th, 2015, Gibraltar went to the polls on Election Day, and this was how the day went.